Hi, in this video let's look at how to write inline constraints. Let's take a class CONS block. Let's have a variable random bit 1 down to 0, variable name a. Here we have a constraint CONS underscore a, where a is inside 0, 1, 2, 3. Here for this class the possible values for a are 0, 1, 2. Okay. Now in the initial begin, instanced the class, constructed the class. Here we have RC randomize with a less than 2. Here this is how we can write inline constraints. Here we are writing the syntax is the instance dot handle dot class handle dot randomize with open curly braces constraint colon semicolon. And if we have one more constraint, we can write after semicolon again write the constraint semicolon, write the constraint semicolon. How many ever constraints you want to write, close with the semicolon. And here we no need to write handle. I mean here in this case RC dot a, we no need to write that one. If you write simply RC dot randomize with a, it will system Verilog takes a is inside the inside this class, which is CONS block. Here no need to separately mention RC dot a. Okay, so this is how the random inline constraint can be written. Here we have what we did is a is less how we constraint is a is less than 2. We have 0, 1, 2 is the original space we have, original constraint we have defined here, and in this constraint we said a is less than 2. That means we are saying that by through this constraint we want only out of these two only 0 and 1 we need. Now in this case a takes only values 0 and 1. This is not a new constraint. Here we wrote in the existing constraint we added one additional constraint. We didn't added anything new, like right. So and if we display we will get the values 0 or 1. Now we have one more, we can, if we want an override the constraint, suppose in this case now I want to write a is equal to 1, or let me write as a equal to 3. Okay, this is a new constraint. Before writing new constraint, first you need to disable the existing constraint using the constraint mode. Class handle constraint name, which is CONS underscore a dot constraint mode, pass a 0 value which disables the constraint, so that we can write a new constraint. Now it will display the value 3. Okay, this is how the constraint inline constraint can be used. Let's look at an example here. In this I have a class where same class what I have mentioned here, the CONS block random bit 1 down to 0 a. Here inside I have defined bit inside 0, 1, 2 is as a constraint for a. In this module TB I have a constraint block RC instance RC, and constructed here I have randomized it 3 times, repeat 10, randomize, display a. This is normal, we don't have any inline constraint added here. And second time adding an inline constraint here, again repeat 10 times, randomize with a less than 2. Here in this case we are expecting a should get only value 0 or 1. In the first case we are expecting value should be 0, 1, 2, since we have defined 3 values here. Here we are expecting only 2 values, because second time because we added an inline constraint here which is a less than 2, so that we will get 0 and 1. Here I am adding a new constraint. Let me make this 3. Here I am adding a new constraint where I have in that case what I said is like this we need to disable the previous constraint what is defined, because it is a new constraint here. Let's see how the results looks like. As I said, the first time we need to see the a value should be taking 0, 1, 2. Second time when I display a should be taking 0 and 1 only. Third time we should be seeing always a will be taking 3 because of the inline constraint. Let's see. First time as I said a is taking 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and second time a is taking 0 and 1. Third time only 3. So this is how the inline constraint works. Thank you.